Hello everyone, we are tanning today. I just want to get a relaxing tan in the sun today for a little bit. I know I don't have that long today because I started kind of late. Maybe I can get out here hopefully earlier tomorrow. Even today, there's other stuff I could be doing, but I'm like, I haven't tanned for days. I need to get, that's happened too many times. Well, I know it's not summer anymore, but over the summer, and now it is fall. Now it is officially spookini season. And hopefully my phone doesn't overheat today, but it might run out of battery. That would not surprise me. It's pretty charged, but it seems to run out pretty quick out here. I'm sorry I cannot chat. I can't see the chat. I can just get my tan on while I can. And yeah, it's in the 80s today, so hopefully my phone doesn't overheat, but we shall see. It is starting to cool off here slightly because it's fall. But it's definitely still tanning season, tanning weather. And it really makes it hard for me to get into spooky season because I just am not feeling it. I'm also a little nervous and I don't want to overdo it today because I haven't been out here for a few days. It's been a minute, unfortunately. But we had to go to the fall festival and that's always so much fun. I mean, it was fun, but it's just like, a headache at the same time. And I haven't been getting my vitamin D, and I feel like my tan's fading, and I've been depressed because of that, probably. That's probably a big part of it. I think the main thing is that the Nintendo Switch just completely quit working on me the other day, and I'm still very, very bummed. And I'm having like Stardew Valley withdrawals, and I'm just like so upset. Then again, I can't be too upset because it was used, it was a gift, it was used, it was like, you know, we had it for a while, but it's like I kind of put a lot of money into it too because I bought a new charger thing for it, like deck thing for it. I bought, you know, new controllers and games. And now, of course, I'm having like major Stardew Valley withdrawals. and it sucks. So I've been playing Grow a Garden on Roblox. It's not the same. I like it, but I do like it. I've gotten quite into it. I fought the temptation to check my garden today, thank God, before I came out here. Otherwise, I'd probably still be stuck inside. But it's just a pain, and now we need to get Cher's tablet fixed, and it's just, I have to have someone look at that thing. I've been really irritated and stressed. I had like one day of fun really at the fall festival, and still it was like a little, it's still warm out here for sure. Feels good to be out here again though. Oh shit, you know who I haven't heard from lately? Charlos and Clarissa. It's been really, really nice. I don't know if anyone else has heard a peep out of any of them, two of them, or their demons or whatever, but I haven't, and I've been happy as a clam. I think Charles is probably still in jail. Well, it's a good thing they got a dangerous psychopath off the streets. If only Clarissa were in jail too, but as long as she goes away, I'm not as bothered by it. Even though I know she's out there scurrying through the shadows somewhere. Maybe perhaps still in Virginia Beach, I don't know. So I am hoping it's far away from me, so that's good. So I don't worry too much about that. I'm sure sometime soon I'll be back to chat with everyone real soon, but I needed to get some sunshine in my life. Feel free to donate via Power Chat or Cash App, really, but if you want it to be read out and me to hear your comment, there's always Power Chat, TTS, it's great. Or if you would like to donate some tanning music, I would be so thrilled. Because I could definitely use some donos, that's for sure, right about now. After that weekend, not that I had a lot of money to spend, I gotta say, I don't think the cotton candy was as good this year as it was last year. I don't know what's up with that. And they didn't have Philly cheesesteaks this year. That was the big, like, letdown. And we didn't even go Friday because the weather was so bad. So we just went Saturday and made, like, a whole, like, pretty good day out of it Saturday. And things, it just irritates me because things always change with that fall festival. Like, every year, it's just, there's always new irritating things about it. Sometimes there's usually new good things too, but, you know, gotta take the good with the bad. No Philly cheesesteak was a tough pill to swallow, though, let me tell you. Oh, man. It just wasn't fair. It's just not fair. There's even been multiple people selling them, I think, in the past. And this year there was nobody. I was like, are you kidding me? That was a very sad thing. The weather was weird, too. But I got some good pictures because of it on Saturday. With, like, the super dark clouds hanging over the carnival. So that was awesome. And it really didn't, like, pour rain. We didn't get rained out, so that was good. But I had to pick Nishan up in Vegas and take him all the way back, just like I had anticipated. So I've been tired and just cranky and irritable, like, you know. And recuperating from that. But we didn't take him back until, like, Monday night. So yeah, I definitely need to be out here for therapeutic reasons. Oh my gosh, I was watching a weird video about some guy that, and if, I don't know if I'm bloated, I might be bloated because I think I'm about to have my, you know, anyway, but you don't want to hear about all that. I'm feeling a little crampy and bloated, y'all. Just suffice it to say, I was watching a weird video on YouTube about a guy that, he was like a rapper, and I guess he opted out, so to speak. And I guess he was obsessed with the number 47, which I'm like, oh no. Because at this point, it's getting annoying. It's very annoying to me. The whole 47 thing and 55, it's just, I mean, I'm probably getting lip gloss all over my teeth, but just it's every day really, but I see 47 and 55 everywhere all the time. It's really strange. Really strange. It's like, it's reached like levels of straight up absurdity, you know? And I'm tired of it. Especially a 47 thing. Like, what in the world? But then I saw this YouTube video pop up and I was like, oh good, maybe I'll uncover the secret, the mystery of 47. Like, maybe this video will shed some light on it. Or maybe I'm going crazy too. I don't know. Hopefully not. I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to Grow a Garden. It's pretty bad. But the thing that kills me about it is the lag. The lag. That's why I don't like these stupid online games and shit. I want my Nintendo Switch back. I want my Nintendo Switch. I don't know what is wrong with it. It's like, I was just playing it one night into the wee hours of the morning, and then I stopped and I went to sleep like I usually do. I put it in sleep mode. I went to sleep, and I woke back up and I went to turn it on. It just will not turn on now. And I'm like, oh, how are you going to do this to me? That in and of itself is extremely depressing. Then there's depressing business I have to attend to as well. Oh my, blow my head away. Stressful business. Nothing's ever easy. Nothing ever works. It's always stressful. Everything's always stressful these days. It's so annoying. Because I gotta make sure I take my mental health time and get out here and tan when I can. I'm gonna be really depressed in the winter time. Get my seasonal depression on. It sucks. That's why, what the hell am I supposed to do this? Okay. That's why I say the only thing good about winter is Christmas. And after Christmas, as soon as Christmas is over, I'm over it. I'm over winter. I don't give a fuck about no New Year's. I don't even care. I can't stand New Year's Eve, actually, because it's always like lame, and it's never all it's cracked up to be. It's always all overpriced. If you try to go out anywhere, it's just garbage. A bunch of drunk people drinking and driving. Garbage. I don't like it. Don't like it. I was like, am I even live still? I don't know. God only knows these days. Oh man, and the David and Celeste thing is just, girl, don't even get me started. My mind has been blown by the whole actions or lack thereof or whatever of the LAPD. I think it's unprecedented. I think it's insane. I don't know what the hell is going on. On Skinny Pop. It's very bad. Okay? I don't like it. It's quite annoying. Oh, but TMZ is definitely in his pocket. I noticed that before they even started saying it. And it's like, it's so obvious. It's obvious, dude. Come on. Everybody else is seeing it too. Like, are you effing kidding me? Probably nobody else plays Grow a Garden on Roblox. I started playing it because my kid plays it. Okay, and that's how I got into it, by watching her, sitting there watching her playing, and I was like, oh, that looks fun. And one night I think it was while Nishon was here, actually, yeah. Imagine that. I was bored enough because I didn't have my Stardew Valley. So I was bored enough to start trying to grow a garden on Roblox. I can't talk. But I can grow a garden, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, it's not the best garden, but it's getting there. Thank God I'm out of like starter mode. I had some very nice people help me along the way. That's the thing. A lot of these kids, I guess, that play it are weird, and it's kind of like makes me feel a little bit weird because they talk to me, and I'm like, don't talk to me, kid. I'm saving all my good pets for my daughter. Some kids literally asked how old I was last night, and I had to tell them 45. And that I'm a Roblox mom, and I play with my daughter. I just want to grow my garden. I don't want to chat with people, like kids and stuff on there. I'm like, leave me alone, people. I just want to grow my garden. I don't even care. Some people are really nice, though. Some of them just come up to me and start giving me stuff. I'm like, thanks. Cool. It's funny, though, I guess they're mostly kids that play the game, but they definitely expect, like, they're very generous. They're definitely a bunch of communists, that's for sure. They're very generous, but then they want stuff in return. They'll be like, treat me, what pets do you have? And then they make fun of me and they flex. I literally had kids flex on me because I didn't have any good pets, like that good of pets. Sorry, I'm not like the skibbity pet Rizzler, yo. Jeez. These kids can be they can be harsh at times. But yeah, there are some fun games on there. I see why kids like it. There's some weird, questionable stuff on there I've seen too. I'm not gonna lie. As I've gotten more experience with Roblox, I've definitely seen a couple pretty questionable things that I'm not happy with. I see why parents are not happy with it. I think the best thing you can do is kind of just like the internet, but for kids. I think nah. I can't see. Someone's trying to call me, and I don't want anyone to call me. Anyone at all. I'm out here tanning, and I can't see. It's probably some stupid, like, telemarketer or something. Hopefully that didn't mess up my whole stream, and you guys can still hear me. God only knows. Fucking idiots. Not you, them. I'm just tired of people calling me. Don't call me. Leave me alone. I have my own stuff to do. I am busy trying to tan and grow a garden. Assholes. Now I have to go check because I'm so pissed off. I'll be right back. I gotta check and even see if you guys can even hear me because I can't see shit out here on my phone. And I'm not gonna be able to tell you. Stupid idiots. don't see any of my regular people in chat besides friggin' Nishon. Maybe they all forgot about me. Ugh, weird. Anyways, so I guess that didn't knock my sound out this time, which is good. Sometimes it does, so I'm just like, really? Why you gotta be bugging right now? Whoever the hell that is pisses me off. It's very irritating. I don't like people calling me. Ow. I'm sick of it. Tired of it. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? So what is going on here? Get rid of this shit. I don't even know what to do. That's gonna be all, oh Lord, I don't know. I want to blow bubbles, look at, but why is this in here upside down, for the love of God? Oh man, come on, that was a fail, for real. We gotta go with the wind. Okay, there's a couple. Ooh, look at that. I can't blow them at you guys because the wind is blowing that way. It's blowing the bubbles away. There they go. Ooh, that was a good one. Look at all that. I don't know if you guys can see them on the cam. Oh, jeez. Come on. It burst in my bubble before it even began. You know how that goes. Ooh, there we go. That's fun. I don't want to sit up and blow bubbles anymore, though. Maybe I will later on. Now my hands are all bubbly. And they're going to be all sticky. Whatever. I need that bubble gun. Sheridan has a bubble gun somewhere. It's probably in the friggin' car still. I don't know where the hell it is. And I need something. Well, I could put part of the bubbles in anything to dip it in. And then you dip it in there and then you pull the trigger and it blows the bubbles. It's so fun. And it lights up too. But yeah, I really got to get back to my AI art. It's kind of funny because I started working on this project that I think is actually going to be perfect. Oh my gosh, I have so many projects that I start and I just leave them and I need to go back to them. But this is kind of one of those too, which is good. It's a good thing that I didn't finish it earlier because now it's going to be able to be a lot more complex. And hopefully, you know, during spooky season, which will be, or spookini season, I should say, which will be a good time, I think, to finish this video and put it and post it. I feel bad. I totally missed my Sanrio summer video. I got it like 3/4 of the way done probably, and then I didn't. But then now I can put sound in. So, but I was still planning on just having it be to a song. So I don't know if I'm going to add any sounds. Maybe a few here and there. We'll see. It's the beginning of whoa.
Forlorn Hopes and $50. Glad to see you back on stream. Beautiful. My screen's been way too quiet without you lighting it up.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so loud. I thought I turned that down a little bit. Maybe I should turn it down a tiny bit, though. Thank you, love you. I swear, I think the entire neighborhood heard that. My neighbors are like, what the frick? What is going on over there? Dang, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. I don't know, it was a weird time. The fall festival, it was really gloomy. It got really gloomy. And it was just crazy. Wait till you guys see the pictures. I took some really great photographs. Well, whatever, pictures, not photographs. I mean, you know what I mean. Really great pictures on my phone. You can't call it a phonograph because it's not. It's a phone picture, but there's already a phonograph. That one's already taken. Damn it. They shouldn't have called it that. Well, I could see kind of why they did, I guess, but whatever. You know what I mean. They didn't have phones like cell phones back then. They really beat us all to it. Those bastards. But yeah, I'll be back. And hopefully I'll actually be able to do some tanning streams because it won't be so hot that my freaking phone overheats. It was like that hot. It was like in the 90s, and then when the fall festival came to town, and the Falling in, everybody came to town. Prayers, Falling in Reverse. Everybody was in Las Vegas that weekend. It was crazy. Motley Crue. Everybody was in Las Vegas the weekend of the fall festival. And a dark storm cloud rolled over, and it was very dark and cloudy, and it was weird because we didn't get a lot of rain. I was surprised. There was a little bit of rain, but not as much as I expected with how dark those clouds were. So, and we saw a rainbow, I forgot to say, on the way, which was crazy because we didn't go Friday to the fall festival because it was like dark and cold and like rainy, and so I figured it was probably going to be like start pouring rain, and I was like, I don't want it to get rained out. And then we made a point to just go all day Saturday, and then when we went Saturday, it was still dark clouds, but there was a rainbow as we were walking up to the fall festival. It was pretty faint, but it was a whole rainbow. You could see it. I got a picture of it, which was pretty cool. So as we were walking towards the fall festival to go there for the first time, there was a big rainbow in the sky. Like I said, it wasn't that bright because the sun wasn't that bright, but you could definitely see it, which was so, I love it. I love when I see anything cool in the sky. Oh, and then after the fall festival was over, I guess it was it Saturday night? Or no, it was Sunday night, I guess. We saw like a rocket thing. I don't know what it was in the sky. It's those things that everybody's like, is it a UFO? What is it? I don't know what it is. It's I forget. It's some weird rocket or something that the government like launched or something. I don't know. It was very trippy, allegedly. I don't know. It was very trippy to see it in the sky. And I got a video of it. My daughter was actually playing at the park at the time that it went, and it was really weird because we ran into some people we knew there. Basically, I'm not going to get too much further into it than that, but and I was talking to them basically, and she was playing, and that thing came across the sky right then. It was trippy. So I felt kind of silly taking a video of it, but I still did because I was like, whoa, that's weird. What the hell is that? I think they knew what it was, but they were like, I don't know, they're like, just look it up or whatever. I'm like, okay. How do I look that up? I don't know. Someone in chat will know what it is. I'll show it at a later time. Actually, I don't know. I could show it somehow, I'm sure. I think they said it was some kind of weird rocket or something because I remember seeing something like it in the news when it went off. So it was somewhere else in the country though, and people were like freaking out. Everybody was getting videos of it, and they were like, "Oh, it's some kind of something or other rocket or something. That don't panic. It's something we launched." But it does look like some weird alien thing. It probably is aliens. God only knows. I don't know. That's what my friend said. Or the person that we said, jokingly, I think. I don't know. I'm like, jokingly? I don't know. It was certainly weird. That's a desert for you. So, I'm not ready for Halloween. I'm actually still not stoked about Halloween, which is crazy because Halloween's like my favorite. I'm a little excited. I don't know. I think it hopefully will be fun if Nishan comes out. If he doesn't get in a bitch ass mood, that's the thing that irritates the piss out of me. But we'll just see. But I could try to come up. I think I have an idea for a pretty cool spooky kind of Scooby-Doo-ish Halloween this year. Nishan and I talked to him about it when he was here a little bit. I mentioned, he probably don't remember because he can't remember shit sometimes. He's a weirdo with a weird brain. Shut up, Nishan, you piss me off. I'm just telling him to shut up because he's probably in chat being like, duh, 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 duh. God only knows. Someone got really mad at me once because they said I treated Nishan badly. And I'm like, well, you kind of have to understand the dynamic in our relationship, our friendship. We're kind of like, it's almost like siblings that fight. You know, like we still love each other, but we just fight. He gets on my last nerve. But, you know, it's funny. I will say this in his defense, and I do feel kind of bad. So sorry, Nishan, if you're watching, for getting so mad at you, even though you are, you do frustrate me really badly with your ways of not doing things. But anyway, I had an issue. In fact, I'm going to have to deal with it after I'm done doing this. Paying my rent, because like they like kicked me out of my thing too, and it's like being a major bitch, and I'm not going to get into it on here, but yeah, I'm having so I don't know, I'm like, is it like Mercury retrograde? What's up with the bullshit, the technological bullshit? So like a thing that I use all the time kicked me out too, and now it's being a pissy bitch, kind of like your email. But bro, I just don't understand who uses an effing email from AOL in this day and age. Like, to me, that's insane. And that's what I'm saying. I would just really wish you could just get your head into the fucking present day. It would make things so much easier. Because, yeah, we have the largest bounce house coming up, you guys, and then, like, real soon. And then we have Pumpkin Days, and then Halloween, which I don't know what I want to be for Halloween. I feel like nothing's ever easy. If it's easy, it's expensive, like as far as a costume goes. And if it's cheap, it's time consuming. I kind of want to be a fruit from Grow a Garden. I was thinking about maybe being a mango. I feel like that might be kind of an easy costume to make. I could probably just make it out of like cardboard boxes and then just like paint it. That's kind of what I was thinking about doing. But I don't know, but that would be time consuming, and I don't know, would it fall apart? I don't want it to fall apart, you know. So stressful, you guys. Why can't it just be summer all year round? That's where I need to be, in the tropics. And I'm so pissed when I think about that, because I'm thinking about the island on Stardew Valley, and I can't even go there. And I thought another Nintendo Switch was going to be like $200, and then I realized that was like for a refurbished one, which I don't want, because this one was a used one and it just died on us. You know what I'm saying? We had it for a while too, but we were very gentle on that thing. Very gentle. Like, so it's not like it was, you know, roughly played with at all, or like carted around a bunch and like jostled around roughly and all that. I don't know. It's just crazy. Or jostled around at all, but. So because of that, I would like to get a brand new one. Even though they have the Nintendo Switch 2 is already out, but I'm not paying like $450, that I don't have, for a freaking Nintendo Switch 2. I don't really understand what's so much better about it right now. I feel like that's one that we could probably skip. Like, I don't know what the difference is. Maybe I should watch like a YouTube video about if it's any good or not. What's the point? What's the difference between the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. Because I like the Nintendo Switch just fine. I just need it to work and not, like, go tits up on me for no fucking reason. It was severely depressing. Now the wind's picking up, which feels nice, but it's a little... It makes things a little tough with the hat. Which I really love this hat because it's so functional and it's been so practical. I'm just so happy to be out here tanning again, guys. I swear I really get depressed when my tan starts to fade. It's going to be so horrible when the weather gets too cold. I got to hurry up to get those freaking couch cushions done too, like ASAP. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I really probably should do it tonight if I have the energy. I keep putting it off. I can't keep putting it off. I need to get them done. I feel like I should have the energy. I kind of need to go grocery shopping too, like in a bad way. Hoping and praying for some tamales. I feel like I kind of burned myself out on the soup though, which is probably good. I was like addicted to the soup and tamales, but I'm kind of over the soup for now. The last couple times I got it was just like, I don't know, and I'm like, it kind of sounds, maybe I will, I don't know if I want it. I'm like, it kind of sounds good, but I don't know. I definitely ate it, but it was all right. I mean, and I guess it's all, I guess it's kind of expensive in a way, but I guess it's kind of healthy for me too, and I'm not getting it as much as I was, so that's good. Ooh, I got my coconut drink. I should drink that today now that I'm tanning out here. It's a great idea to drink today. Oh my gosh, did you guys see Jewel and Attila were live last night? I caught some of their live. It was pretty funny. It was a pretty good one, actually. For just not, being indoors, it was a pretty good stream. Pretty entertaining, I must say. Jewel braided Attila's hair, and then she cut his hair, and then she shaved his head. She said some girl at the gym was looking at him because he had luscious, lovely blonde locks, I guess. I thought the blonde hair looked awful, honestly. I was like, yikes, put a hat on or something. I don't know. No offense. I know Jewel said, I can't make fun of Attila. She's the only one that can make fun of him. I'm like, come on, he's a streamer. Everyone can make fun of him, right? Isn't that, I mean, come on, bro. That's like totally not fair now that I can't make fun of Attila. That's like really not cool, Jewel. What the fuck, Jewel? Damn. Like, it's not, so it's nothing sexual, Jewel, don't worry. I have some critiques. I have to, keep it real with people that I consider my friends. And sometimes that borders on joking with them a little bit. Maybe at their expense a tiny tad. A wee bit, And but it's all out of a place of love, like friendship, like a platonic. Oh, my hair's getting in my face. In a platonic way. It's not, oh my gosh. It's not anything like, you know, like that. He's all yours, Jewel, don't worry. I mean, at least as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if there's other people in chat that are trying to, like, get with Attila that she's talking to. Because I don't know, she was getting kind of, like, feisty last night and, like, very, like, almost, like, I don't know, like, jealous. She even said she was jealous, and I was like, who's she getting jealous of? Is there someone in chat I can't see, or what's going on? Because nobody was, like, hollering at Attila. But, yeah, I was bored, and it's nice to see some actual streamers stream for once instead of all this panelverse bullshit. You know, it's entertaining, even if they're just, like, chilling. To see Jewel and Attila is always entertaining for me. And whether it's on stream, in person, or what, you better in person. But, you know, I genuinely like Jewel and Attila. And their dynamic, I like the dynamic of them together, actually. And I think it's pretty funny. They make me laugh, and they're definitely entertaining. And, you know, they're fun. They're fun to be around. And I think they're fun to watch, too. So, you know, I don't want to watch, you know, it's nice to see some, like, OGs. I heard, speaking of OGs, I heard Geezer was with Josh Block, and I'm very upset. But you know what? I kind of hate OG Geezer, I've decided. I just don't have any, he's kind of a soy boy bitch, actually. He really is. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I don't like about him. He's not a man. Am I still live? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, good. Yeah, hold on. I want to go get a drink of water, but yeah, OG Geezer's a bitch. He gets on my nerves. I can't stand these closeted homo fanboy bitches. Yeah, but you know what? I have to warm up to talk some shit. But yeah, but fuck you, OG Geezer. You know what, OG Geezer? I saw OG Geezer tagging along like a little lapdog bitch that he is, like a little bitch in heat, tagging along with Josh Block, and then like posting like little pictures, posting pictures with him. Like he wanted to put his fries in his bag, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what Geezer looked like. He wanted to put the fries. Geezer wanted to put the fries in the bag, yo. He was like, I'll load you up. I'll load you up, boy. And you know what? I wouldn't be doing that, though, because I'm Tricialicious. I'm not a little, like, beta fangirl bitch. I would be like, I would need to have a more intimate encounter with Josh Block. I would like to have him on, oh my gosh, itchy. I need to shave, sorry everyone. Sorry, but I do. But yeah, I would like to have Josh Block on, as one of those sushi platter guys. You know what I mean? That like, he's just laying out with some leaves over him and then there's just sushi on him and then you just grab it, put it on your plate and then take it over to your table and eat it. No, I'm just kidding, kind of, but no, I would, don't get upset. Guys, I'm just joking. No, I would really like to have Josh Block on an episode of Trisha's Cocktail Hour. How great would that be? That would be fun. But I might have to run away. I don't know if it would end well. I think that we would have to, if I were to go anywhere with him, it would definitely not be like one of my favorite spots in Vegas. It would be like a place that I didn't mind if I got kicked out of, or 86 for life. Like if he starts like yelling or whatever, or like jumping around like a Mexican jumping bean. Oh my gosh, I watched a video about that. I've been watching so many informative videos, you guys, because I'm really just feeding out for Stardew Valley, and I miss all the animals and the little wildlife, the critters on Stardew Valley, and I miss my garden, my farm, you know. So what was I saying? I watched a video about worms that are in Mexican jumping beans, and it was very informative because I was just, you know, and when I tell you the mind reading technology is here, I mean it. It's already in your phone. Figure it out, sheeple, because they literally read my mind again. I didn't tell anybody anything. I didn't look up anything on the computer. I didn't say a word to anybody. Was I thinking the other night or the other morning about Mexican jumping beans? Yes, I was. And guess what? It popped up on a very informative video, literally answering all the questions that I thought in my mind about the critters that are inside of the Mexican jumping beans that makes them jump. And it was so informative, and it just makes me want to buy some Mexican jumping beans. And I think about the ones that I had when I was a kid, because I know my parents bought them for me, and then they came in that little case, that little stupid plastic case, and I felt bad because I bet those freaking moths they ended up not being trapped in the seeds. They end up being trapped in that stupid ass case. If you buy Mexican jumping beans, let them out of the damn case, because after months, like 5 months, the moths will come out. They do. They don't die in there. That's a myth. They actually chew their way out of those seeds, and these little moths come out. So I'm really worried about my childhood Mexican jumping bean moths, because I feel like they probably didn't make it. And can you imagine? They go through all that, they burrow out of that thing, and then they're stuck in that stupid little plastic thing. Like I feel like a monster now for that, especially. Oh my goodness. I want to buy all of them. If I ever see them again, I want to buy all of them and just set them free. You know? Set those little moths free. Let them fly off into the night. Like they were born to do. Not be cooped up in some horrible plastic container. That's just so terrible. Oh, what a nightmare that they can see out of it. They can't. They're like trapped. That's just that's just evil. That's just evil. Whoever put them in that is just, who thought of that? That's evil. I think Adolf Hitler came up with that shit. If I ever see any Mexican jumping beans, I'm buying them all, and I'm just about to let them all go. It's gonna put them all outside so they can just live through their little life cycle. Actually, do you think they will if they're outside, or do you think this climate would be too harsh for them? Maybe I should keep them inside. Bro, then I'm gonna have to have special equipment for them to hatch in there and have those bug things. Well, yeah, I might have to have several of those damn things. I know Sheridan has one or two. Maybe one broke and that's why she had to get another one. I don't know. The chick I saw doing it, she just put him in one of those little kid bug things. It has like it's the same thing Sheridan already has. It has like screens on it. It's pretty cool. Pretty sure you can buy them at like the dollar store. You can buy them pretty much anywhere, I think. But that's what I say, you guys, when I say it's like one step forward, 2 steps back. It's like every time I get something nice, I can never have nice things. It always gets ruined or it just goes kaput, stops working or whatever. Oh my gosh, that's another thing I forgot about. I'm going to have to deal with probably tomorrow. My freaking dishwasher something is wrong with my dishwasher. I have to get to that immediately, and I'm cleaning my fish tank right now. So I'm going to get my fish in the aquarium tonight. And that's another thing I've been thinking about, you guys, and I'm freaked out because I wish Ganville were here. I wish I could talk to him about fish questions. I wish I could go to like a sand substrate because I just feel like this gravel in a fish tank, is that like torturing a fish? Because how do fish sleep? It's like they never get a rest. They never get to like lay down and just chill, you know? That doesn't sound right. Because like when I put my fishy in this bowl, he's in this bowl right now that's like smooth on the bottom, he just lays in the bottom of the bowl and chills. And I'm like, oh my gosh, have I been torturing this fish his whole life? Like making it swim, and all it wants to do sometimes is just lay him and just chill on the bottom, but it can't because the gravel will scrape its little fishy belly. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I wouldn't be surprised if we've been lied to with that too, like every other thing. Oh, don't even get me started. That's a whole nother thing, because this person that I ran into that I know is like over the weekend is like really, I don't want to say woke, because nowadays that's like a really like bad, they've taken it and twisted it, but yeah, that's what this person is, and they're really like, they know a lot about a lot of stuff, and I'm really grateful for them because, you know, they're really informative, you know, to me, which is great. Jeez Louise, this freaking wind, but it's keeping me cool, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, so I watched a video about Mexican jumping beans. I watched a video about a giant glowworm larva, which I want now. I want one. It's incredible. I don't understand it. This guy said that it's like a new species or something, and there's not much known about it. And I'm like, but he got one online for $30, and it's like so dope. It's like this big, like worm, and it glows green. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It glows so much, like all the time. And I guess it's gonna turn into a big moth. I think I subscribed to that guy. I hope I subscribed to his channel. I need to go check out his channel and find out more about that. Because it was just a recent video, but it's probably going to take months for that thing. Who knows how long. If it takes those Mexican jumping bean, but you know, it's all probably different. I'm not like I don't know that much about insects and larvae and the different types and how long it takes them to, you know, be in their little cocoon and turn into a butterfly or moth or whatever. But it is fascinating to me. I would love to get one of those. The only thing I don't like about it is the reason why I kind of don't want to get the glowworm is because it eats millipedes, and that makes me sad. And I understand it's the cycle of life and everything, but millipedes are cute, and it eats them in a bad way, allegedly, from what I heard, what I learned about them. It's like pretty brutal. And I just don't know if I could bring myself to feeding it unsuspecting millipedes, you know? I don't really like how, I don't know. I also feel really bad about eating meat myself. Like, I feel like a monster about that, but it's like, I'm just like so addicted. It's just terrible. You know what I mean? Ow. I'm very addicted to meat. And that I think is like probably the worst addiction of all I've ever had in my life. And it's also makes me feel really bad. I wish I could be like a vegan, or at least like a vegetarian. I don't know. I don't like the way that we treat animals. I love animals, and I don't like the way that society as a whole treats them. It's just in the way that humankind kind of views animals, and I just feel like we don't give animals enough respect, the respect that they deserve. It makes me very upset. The respect and the care and concern, you know, that they deserve. I just like, and I think people that like abuse animals basically should just like be put to death. I mean, honestly, along with like PDFs, and there's a few people that abuse, you know, like children and the elderly, and no. Sick predators like that. I just think there are definitely human predators out there. We all know that. And if I had it my way, if I were like the president or whatever, queen, I would be like, off with their heads. We got a no fucking predator tolerance around here. I have stupid God is a weapon from Falling in Reverse stuck in my head for like days. And it's really annoying me. I'm like, shut up, Ronnie. I guess Ronnie is supposed to be here in Vegas. He might be here now. Do you think I would be able to seduce him? I wish. I need to seduce him away. No, that's not the right way to do things. I shouldn't do that, but oh my goodness. Ronnie's a hot guy, I'm not gonna lie. And he has a pretty awesome voice. He's very talented and very smart, but I would love to have a conversation with him, honestly. Him as well. Oh my goodness. I'd love to have him on Trish's Cocktail Hour. I don't know if he even drinks. Probably not. He seems like a really health conscious guy. He's probably like, I'm not putting that poison in my body. My body is a satanic temple. That's probably what he's saying. I don't know. It's a shame. He seems like too smart of an individual to not believe in God. But he's got quite the rebellious side to him, doesn't he? Quite the rebellious streak. He's a real rebel, that one. Reminds me of someone else. Lucifer. Damn it, Ronnie. Why don't you ever behave yourself? I think he would be a lot calmer and happier. I want to see Ronnie, like, accept Jesus Christ as his personal Lord and Savior and just become, like, very like zen and like, you know, very like, I don't know if he like meditates and stuff, like, you know, just, that's what I want to see. Ditch this girl with the bad hair, and I just don't like her face. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't with her face at all. I just can't with it. Don't get me started. It's really bad now because, like, I swear to God, I'm like looking at those cacti over there, and I even like, I feel like I'm starting to see everything in like blocks, like row blocks, like grow a garden. I'm just like, it looks like, I don't know, it's so bad. It's like, I've even dreamt about grow a garden. I'm not gonna lie. I've dreamt like twice, like 2 nights in a row. I've like been dreaming about grow a garden and everything in that blocky, like pixely, like, I'm just like I think I'm dreaming that I'm playing it or something. I don't know. I can't really remember the dream, but I just know it was like that. Grow a garden has really infiltrated my mind, y'all. And I'm really addicted to it. I'm really excited for Halloween because right now it's like the only game I really play on Roblox. Sheridan plays other games. She doesn't get as like, which is good, you know, but I usually get like, find one thing I love and I just kind of stick with it, and that's been the thing with Grow a Garden for me. I've just been like, because I like cozy games. I like, you know, at my age, I'm getting that way. Don't get me wrong, I like my horror and everything, but at the same time, I don't always want to be playing a game where I'm like feeling anxiety. Sometimes I just want to chill, you know, and play a cozy game. Like, don't get me wrong, like I said, I love my horror games and like love them. But sometimes I gotta just be cozy and chill, y'all. And what I really want is tiny glade. I need to look and see if there's been any recent developments on that, or if it's still PC only. It's been a minute. They really need to come out with that game for consoles. Whatever, I will sell blood if I have to. I might have to gain some weight. Okay, let me start eating like a pig. I don't know if I can even actually gain enough weight to actually sell blood and plasma. I'm like 5'2" and I weigh like 95 pounds, okay? I'm sorry. And I'm a model. I'm just petite. I'm just like a tiny supermodel. Get used to it. That was honestly what I heard most from photographers. They were surprised that, you know, when I was like doing like professional photo shoots and modeling, like they were surprised that I was not taller when they met me in person. It's because of like my proportions. Because a lot of short people have like short legs or a short torso or something. I'm just like a mini supermodel, y'all. Look at it, it's getting so windy and gusty out here. Blew your little buckaroo cowboy hat off. Oh boy. Okay, I'm still in here. Good. That's a good thing. This is actually like really nice tanning weather, other than it being a little windy, and it keeps blowing these little like baby hairs and stuff like that. I hate these little hairs because it blows them in my face all the time and they just tickle me. Okay, let me put this up. Yeah, this is my preferred tanning weather, especially like if I don't have a pool or anything, which like obviously like the bounce house, I think it's about trash. I don't even know what to do next year. I feel so bad. I feel like we need to get like, oh my gosh, these hairs are driving me crazy. Totally crazy. I think we need to get a pool next year. Like a little something. I kind of don't want to F with the bounce house. I'm scared. I'm pretty scared to put it up, and frankly, it kind of looks like shit. after that one part got a little melted by the sun, I feel like. I really don't want to go through the work of putting that all up. I would rather like get a new one. I just really feel like that one's, and you know, and then I'd have to repair it too. And it's just, I don't think it'd be worth it, you know, and I'm just trying to get Sheridan convinced of that. But there's so many things I want to do next summer, and I just don't know, you guys. It's so hard. I don't know what I want to do. I can tell you this much, and I told Nish on this. I definitely want to rent an RV next summer, even if I can't go all the way to like Spokane in it. I would love to rent an RV and go to this RV park that's around here with Sheridan for a couple days, like for like a weekend or something like that. Or just, it doesn't have to be during the weekend. It could just be like a couple days, even during the week, like a little weekend getaway. I just think that would be so fun to do like a little mother-daughter, like camping little thing sometime. It's just hard though. I should probably try to book in advance, because the further in advance you book, the cheaper it is. I would love to get it where it's like, I've seen some days where it's like $100 a night, but I probably have to book it way too far in advance. That's maybe already passed. It's hard to say. Oh my gosh, I need my coconut drink. I would love to go all the way to Spokane and back, but I don't know if that's even feasible with my dad's health. I don't really think it is. I got all excited when I thought my brother and my cousin were moving here, because I thought, oh my gosh, I would actually be able to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Then the money would be the only issue, but yeah, it kind of sucks. I wish, why can't real life be like Roblox or Grow a Garden, where a lot of nice people, they're probably kids, but either way, I don't care. Thanks. Give me the Robux or the shekels. Give me the shekels, kids. Give me the shekels. They gave me shekels on Grow a Garden. There was a lot of nice people, probably kids, like I said, that gave me stuff for no reason. Gave me pets on there, gave me good, some great fruits that I could sell, and I made tons and tons of money that way. And they came out with this new plant called the Crimson Thorn, and it was in the shop, and the nice people of Grow a Garden were letting everyone know, and they let me know, and I was crying because I couldn't buy it. I wasn't literally crying, but I was sad in the game because I didn't have enough shekels. They literally go by shekels in that game. I'm not kidding. That's a currency. I didn't have enough shekels to get it. And then some nice kid ran over and gave me a butt ton of shekels, to the point that I probably will never run out now. I don't think, it's crazy. And it's like in the, I don't know, whatever QA is. That's how many I have. Like a 1,000 QA or something. Quazillion. I don't even know what that number is. It's way over billions and trillions, and it's way over that. There's over that, let's put it that way. I definitely can't count that high. So I'm definitely rich in shekels now on Grow a Garden, which is a dream come true. I would definitely went from rags to riches on Grow a Garden. Why can't life be like that? Hello, where's my shekels? But yeah, as I get pets, good pets and stuff, and doubles of pets, I'm trying to pay it forward too, and give them to noobs on there, give them to other people, because they might need them, and I don't need doubles and triples of my pets. Pets are like the hot commodity in Grow a Garden. Everybody loves the pets. I do too. It's fun. Grow a Garden is a really fun game. I love it. But yeah, Sheridan got me into that one. She kind of got me into Dandy's World. Dandy's World is fun, but it's okay. I would rather play like the, what's it called? There's like an adult version of it, and I always forget it. Is it Dead by Daylight or something? Or it's like it's the same concept, but it's way cooler. The one where you can have like, you know, Ghostface from Scream as the villain, or like Chucky, or you can actually have like actual, you know, like Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like Pinhead from Hellraiser. You could have actual like horror icons as like in Danny's World they'd be called Twisteds, what the bad guys are, like the villains. So I really want to play that game on PlayStation. We haven't played that yet. I need to get another freaking PlayStation controller so me and Sheridan could play that. Hopefully we could play it like that together on my PlayStation 4. I would love to play that game. That would be so much fun. And since she already plays she plays like a couple games that are like Dandy's World too. They're like the same concept. She plays quite a few actually on Roblox. So I think she probably would like the actual horror version on the PlayStation. That is one kind of cool thing. I'm glad we're both gamers. We have my daughter and I have a lot in common to bond over. We're both, you know, we like a lot of the same things, which is great. And she definitely keeps me young and keeps me in the loop of, you know, what's new and everything. Even as far as music, it always surprises me. She knows some really good music. I'll be playing music on my Spotify and she'll be like, I know this song. And I'm like, really? This song's awesome. It's cool. Right now, she's really into that meow thing, if anybody knows what that is. It's like a cat owl. It is really cute. And I guess it's like a trend, like a meme like a viral meme. All the kids love it because I guess it's adorable. I don't know. I wish they had it in like Grow a Garden or something. They definitely have it on Roblox. You can add it to your little avatar and have it like sitting on your shoulder and stuff. But yeah, I think having a kid definitely keeps me, I think that's part of what keeps me young too. People say that, you know, I act younger than my age or whatever, but I think, you know, I don't know what I'd be like if I didn't have a kid, you know? I don't think I think I'd be way more out of the loop and not, you know or paying attention to like what's trendy or any of that shit. But now that my kid's kind of getting to that, you know, a little bit bigger kid age, she's kind of getting into, she's always been a trendy kind of one, you know, and into this stuff, like even the stuff that all the other kids are into. The trendiest, she's very trendy. She's like a total trendsetter, actually. She's always into like the latest, hottest trends and stuff. It's pretty crazy. So that's how I find out about all this stuff for the most part. But it's very funny when with the song thing. When she knows songs that I'm like listening to that are like music, because I think a lot of people my age are like, they don't listen to the same kind of music that I listen to. I think it's really a lot of younger people in their 20s and maybe even younger apparently, because look at the whole David situation, that listen to the kind of music that I'm really into right now. But I think, you know, music is timeless. It's not, you know, for any age. It's for every age. Every age can enjoy music. There's no age limit to music, in my opinion. You know, unless it's like raunchy or something. I don't really listen to the raunchiest music I listen to, honestly, and I gotta say, is my girl Ashniko, who I still love. She gets a little bit much for me as like, in my mom, you know, as a mom. I'm just like, ooh, girl, you doing too much, girl. But I do love me some Ashniko, and she can be a little bit, you know, to me, She pushes the boundaries, but to most people, they're probably like, oh, that's nothing these days. Dang, this wind is killing me with the towel, yo. Stop it. Ah! Sorry, there's a flying bug, like a fly or something. Oh, I watched Chimnick's video too the other day, and it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Although it was weird, but that was, it was entertaining too. I definitely gave it a thumbs up. It was, hold on, like, something's with itch in my eye. It was, something smells wonderful. It must be me. I swear, I was thinking that today. I was like, it's very hard. I mean, sometimes, I guess my armpits can get a little stinky, but I'm like, it's very hard for me to stink. I don't know. Somebody said that I was stinky, and I was like, I'm not at all. You're rude. They don't, not someone in person, someone on the internet, of course. And they were just lying and making shit up, but because I posted that thing, and I'm not going to tell why I posted what I posted either, because it's a secret, and only the intended audience needs to know what it means, and they probably, hopefully will know, figure it out. God only knows. And if they don't, oh well. Sucks to be you, bro. I don't know what to tell you, little bro. Don't fuck with the Tricialicious skibbity rizzler. That's me. The kids literally worship me on Roblox. I could probably run for president at this rate, and I could probably win. I get all those kids. It's gonna be when I'm a little bit older, because we gotta wait till these kids are voting age. But when they're voting age, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them all fruits on Grow a Garden, and they'll all vote for me when they grow up. Is that grooming? Kind of, but I'm grooming them to be voters, I guess. Is that bad? I feel like that's responsible. Maybe not. We should probably all stop voting, actually. But you know what? It wouldn't work if everyone stopped. I don't know. What are the laws on that? Actually, I'm curious. What are the laws on that? If we all stop voting, but then only like a small percentage of people vote, is their candidate still going to win? Or would they be like, no, there's not enough people to vote. We have to do something else now. I'm curious about that. I don't know that much. I should probably look into it, but if I care that much, but I really don't. I don't. I probably should, but I'm not going to be the one. I don't want that to be my life. I'm not that into politics, y'all. Somebody else should look into it and figure it out. Just like they organized the like storm area 51, I'm sure they could organize like everyone don't vote, and let's freak everybody out in the White House and in the government. They're gonna get upset. You know, just like they want to do this bullshit government shutdown crap. I think it's just because they're lazy. They're lazy and crazy. I don't trust them. I think they're just lazy bastards. That's what I think it is. They just want to fucking not work like everybody else. Well, I guess when trying to get a job is a fucking full-time job in and of itself these days, and you don't get paid for it. I'm hearing the job search is just brutal these days. The next person that tells me to get a job, I'm just going to be like, I'm trying. Job search is brutal these days. Yo, because it is. I only know that because other people told me, but I'm going to start saying that now because, you know, screw those people that tell me that. Bitch, my job is being a mom, and amongst other things, and a botanist now on Girl Garden. And getting as tan as I possibly can with life and along. I'm still upset because I'm not like as tan as I want to be right now, and I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, but I'm going to do it somehow. I'm just over Halloween now. I'm starting to hate Halloween in this part of the country. Okay? I never thought I'd say that, but I'm just over it right now. It's too much of a hassle for me. Okay? I'm tired of it. Tired of all these holidays all the time. To put so much time and effort into it. It's so much of a pain when you're fucking poor. All I want to do is tan. I should be Malibu Barbie for Halloween. I'll get super tan and wear a blonde wig. And a Barbie dress. No, I legit don't know what to be, and I kind of would rather not dress up. I feel like if I don't dress up, it's gonna be a bummer for Sheridan, and I just, I don't even want to decorate either. I don't want to do anything. I'm very upset. I'm very stressed out. That donation really did help, though. Thank you. That definitely took some of my stress away. That helps. Any little bit right now helps, because. And not that was like a small donation, but like I'm saying, and just to anybody that may be listening, I could really use some donos right now because I'm very stressed. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, and I have to get a hold. Now I'm gonna have to tell my dishwasher, my landlord, my freaking dishwasher quit working on me too the other day, and it just has been such a nightmare, and I had to like scoop the water out of it because there was like standing water in it, and it started to smell, and I thought it was clean water, but I guess not, because why else it wouldn't smell if it were clean? Yuck. It's just just more bullshit I have to deal with all the time. It's always something. Nothing can ever go simple or the way it's supposed to. It's always just like I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm so irritated. I just need so many things right now. And then for now, of all times, for my Nintendo Switch to go out, it's like when Stardew Valley is like my calming, cozy game, it's not good for my mental health, It's fucking really sends me reeling. There's a lot of things. There's some things I wish I could share on here, but I can't even share on here because you never know who's watching. Things that stress me out. Yeah, like at my age, at this point in my life, I'm supposed to have like a partner to vent to, but everybody sucks. Literally. That's another thing. I think I'm becoming like asexual. I swear. Like I just become more and more asexual like every day. I just see people in relationships and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm so jaded. I'm just like, ew. Like, not everyone, but it's very rare that I'm actually not grossed out by people in relationships, because I feel like I can sense the dysfunction in people's relationships, and it like disgusts me. It like is repulsive to me, and it makes me so glad and grateful that I don't have a relationship, because all I've had in my life has been bad, dysfunctional relationships, and for the most part. And so yeah, I'm pretty soured on that. Like, I've never like really had like a really amazing relationship. And it's weird because off the top of my head, I think the best relationship, even like a romantically speaking relationship that I can think of that I've had in my life, was with, and even that was kind of, I mean, it was, you know, it was just, it was not ideal, let's put it that way. But it was like with like my boyfriend's brother, which was crazy because my boyfriend cheated, that I like was like puppy love, super like puppy love with. He like cheated on me, so I like cheated on him with his brother. But him and his, or me and his brother became like really close actually. And his brother was actually a way more decent person than my ex. And I wish I would have met his brother first, and we would have started dating, because who knows, we may still be together. He was excellent. He was great, and he became like one of my best friends in my life. But sadly, he's passed away. So there's no going down that road anymore. But he visited me, thank God. I had a visitation dream from him, and it was really special. And I love him. I miss him a lot. And I just got, I will always, forever have so much love for him. But that, if we would have actually been in a relationship, probably would have been the best relationship, because it didn't end on bad terms at all. We had definitely a lot of like mutual respect for each other. I think that's what it was. It started off as like a friendship, and we were on the, we saw eye to eye. We're just like on the same wavelength, and we had a lot of mutual respect for each other. And he was just, oh my gosh, he was such a great guy. I don't want to think about it. It's just like, I'm just picturing his little face in my head the whole time I'm talking about him. And he was a really good looking guy too. Really good looking, really cool, down to earth, just a great guy. If anything, I was dumb back then. I should have literally dumped his brother and been like, yo, can I start dating you? I know this is kind of weird, but I should have. He might still be alive today, and we might still be together. God only knows. But those were some of the greatest times. There's only one not great time I could think of when we were hanging out. And it's not a big deal at all. It wasn't anything like that he did anything wrong to me. It was like us both just kind of being stupid and young back in the day. But yeah, I mean, he was just, yeah, I wish he were still here, man. I really do. I know he hears me. I just, I wish I could sit down and have a beer with him and just laugh and shoot the shit again. And then like Aaron, I can't even call Aaron like obviously a relationship. There was like a flirtationship, if anything. That's more like what that was, but it never got to that point, unfortunately. And it definitely a friendship, but I think that would have been really good too. But it's funny because both of them, oh my gosh, you know what? I actually think Mike might have been a Sagittarius as well. Or maybe he was a Cancer. No, I think he was a Sag. Oh my gosh. Because my ex was a Cancer. Oh my gosh. Now I need to know. Damn it. Now it's going to bug me. because I do not remember his birthday, which is, I'm like, I know, terrible, but it's like I was so young back then. We were friends. We were like really close when I was like 19, 20, you know, like. And then and then he got a girlfriend, and we kind of, you know, and his brother and I like broke up, and we kind of like lost contact. And I was always trying to find him though, even though I broke up with his brother, because I missed him as a friend. But he was never on like social media, like that was like back in like the MySpace days and shit. Or I could never find him anyway by his real name. And then I found out that he, you know, opted out, and that was so sad because I had been looking for him for years. So I just thought, if you felt that alone and hopeless, that's why you never do that, because you never know who's out there searching for you, you know, wishing that they could be your friend again and be in your life, and whoever who's thinking about you and, you know, has you in their heart. But yeah, finding that out just really broke my heart, really broke my heart. I was crushed. And before I even had like actual confirmation, he visited me in my dream. And it was really weird because he told me that he was alive. But I knew that when I woke up immediately, I started crying because I knew that it meant that he was talking about his spirit, not his body. Like he was gone. He was over. Because it was definitely a visitation dream, and those are different than my other dreams. And it's a stark contrast. Like most of all my other dreams are like colorful, like now, like in a regular, like in the world, but my visitation dreams are only like, usually like bright white, like glowing white. They're always, and even if it's not, they're usually like always like lighter and like a lot of light, like flooded with like a white light. They're never like dark or, you know, I've never had like a scary visitation dream, like where, you know, it doesn't happen. I've never even heard of that. I'm telling you. And that's why, like, I don't know. People are just crazy. It's weird how people are, and how stubborn people are, and how people don't want to like believe in things. Even my friend, she's like, it's so funny because she was like, she sent me something like for my dad when my dad was in the hospital. And it's like, what is going on? What is in my face? Where's this hair coming from? And it was like, I forget what the hertz or whatever it is called is on it, but it's like the sound, you know, frequencies, like healing frequencies from my dad to listen to. And she's like, oh, you know, me and my weirdo stuff or whatever. And I'm like, dude, it's not weird. It's science. You know, it's amazing how much people want to, it's literally like the allegory of the cave. That's literally like, there you go. If you don't know, go familiarize yourself with it. Plato's allegory of the cave. It's wild, dude. It's wild shit. But some of the most brilliant minds throughout history knew that there was a God. And I do believe that it's at some point science is going to be undeniable. Absolutely undeniable. I do feel like we will get to that point where there will actually be scientific proof. I feel like there already is, but it's gonna be an undeniable scientific proof. Well, it's gonna be undeniable to everybody someday anyway. It's funny, everybody thought it was going to be the rapture the other day or whatever. What's wrong with people? I've been seeing videos on YouTube where they're like, oh no, I sold my house because I thought it was going to be the rapture. Well, then you don't deserve to have a house because you're an idiot. What the hell's wrong with you? Don't expect me to feel sorry for you. You know what makes me really sad though, Spicy Gang? Is that I have not gotten, well, besides the not having Stardew Valley because the Nintendo Switch went tits up on me, not having a chili pepper and grow a garden. I have not gotten a pepper yet. And it sucks because on Grow a Garden, you can give people fruits from your plants that you plant, but you can't give them seeds so that they can plant the plant themselves. So that's what makes it challenging, because you have to get your seeds other ways. Like you have to either make them or get them from the seed shop or get them from doing different quests or whatever in the game. But you can give people fruits and you can give them money and you can give them pets, because you get like 3 pets, and I guess you can get more pet slots, but you can let your pets like roam through your garden and they do certain things for your crops, and your crops can get different effects that are really, really cool, and there's different weather. It's a really fun game, and the weather gives your crops different effects. For some reason though, I feel like I live in the desert on that game too, because it's always like sandy. It's always like a damn desert dust storm, and it's always cold, and then all my crops are getting frozen, and I'm tired of it. Tired of it. I don't like, sometimes the frozen effect is okay, but it's certainly not my favorite effect. And I know that plants could get multiple effects, but the sandy effect is like my least favorite. The sandy and stuff, they get on my nerves, because especially with my mushrooms. I got my LED EDC raver, mushrooms, and I don't want them getting barraged by sand because it makes them look ugly. But I guess I need to be patient, and if I wait long enough, maybe there's some kind of thing that will still make them look pretty, but they'll never look exactly the same. I like them when they just are shocked. I love the shocked effect because it makes everything like glow. I like my mushrooms to just be colorful and shocked. But then they end up with all these different effects and you can't control it. Because it's the weather, bro. Which kind of makes sense. It's part of the fun, but part of the frustration as well. And I saw Sheridan play it, and it was like a crazy badass event. It was like the Grow a Garden versus Steal a Brain Rot event. And it was awesome. It was insane. It was literally like a party in there. It was so cool. So she got into it, and she wants me to, watch her play it and stuff. So I watched her play it, and then one night I decided I would try my hand at it. And I'm hooked for sure. Hopefully I don't turn red from being out here today. I don't think I will, but it's hard to say. I'm not going to be out here that long in the grand scheme of things. The days are getting shorter, my friends, my cyber pals. What else did I start watching? What else have I been doing besides Grow a Garden? Oh, I started watching this show. What's it called? Wayward on Netflix. I don't know if anyone else is watching it. It's very interesting. I like it. Sheridan has been watching it with me, which we both like it. It's fictional, but it's about, those crazy boarding schools that they would send teens to, and they would get all abused and just horrible things happen to them. Well, it's about that. It's very interesting, though, because the male lead is a trans male, a female to male trans person. And I gotta say, they're great. They're a really good actor. So it's a little different, but I've actually enjoyed watching the series. I haven't finished it all the way. But yeah, but I like the actor, and excited. I don't know his name. I'm excited to see him and maybe some other things. There's definitely some exciting new talent emerging in acting and music, which is cool. But then the industry, oh my gosh, like kind of like everything in America needs a major overhaul. I feel like at this point we just need to, I don't know, level everything and rebuild, like literally everything. Schools, the voting system. No, everything is irritating me. Oh my gosh. I need to I don't know, I need to hit my vape or something. This fucking cowboy hat is irritating the piss out of me right now. It just keeps it's like I can't get it not at an angle where it's not on my nose really. It was good, but the freaking wind has blown it so much, and now it's I can't get it back to how it was, and it's there. I think I got it. Super irritating. I have a caramel apple in there. I forgot. I'm gonna eat that. I'm so bad, you guys. I definitely just need to get some more groceries. I'm pretty sure last time I checked I had $147 left on my EBT, which is annoying again. I'm telling you. 47 will not go away. I'm excited to finish watching about this rapper because hopefully they're not, what if it's one of those things like Smile? It better not be. Or The Ring. The Curse of 47 better not be coming for me. Whatever's going on. It's just weird. Allegedly, it drove this one dude mad. That's what they're kind of getting at in the video, but I don't know. I haven't watched the whole video yet, Spicy Gang. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to just tan my backside. Today, I'll tan this side. And we'll just do it like that. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm planning to be out here earlier tomorrow, though. That's for sure. Because I think it's finally weather that my phone's not going to overheat. Thank God. I think it's finally the perfect, that sweet spot of tanning weather. And it's in October, guys. Go figure. It still would be nice to go to a pool. I would still love to be in Vegas right now, poolside. I would definitely still take a dip. It's a gorgeous day out here. Absolutely beautiful. Barely any clouds today. Beautiful blue sky. I am so grateful. Grateful for another beautiful day. The gloomy weather was all right for a minute, but I need to get my vitamin D on big time. It's funny, I really do. That's one thing I love about living here, where most places it's crappy the majority of the year. Here, it's actually nice weather the majority of the year. For maybe 3 months or something, it's cold, 3 or 4 months. I don't know. It's nice. I do like that about it. Even though it's a dry heat and it's the desert, it still is hot, and I love the heat because I do love to be outside tanning. I love to go swimming. I can't wait. Next year I want to take Sharon to this water park that I just discovered when we drove by it because my dad was in the hospital. So there's definitely things I'm already planning for next summer. I don't know. I need to talk to my friends in Spokane. Because they come down here. I think they have like a vacation home in Arizona. I'd like to see if maybe they would want to meet up even while if they pass through or come this way. That would be great. Because I would really like them to meet my daughter. Why does my leg feel all dusty, sandy? Ugh. I don't know. Yuck. I already feel dusty and sandy just from being out here. But it's okay. I'm going to shower afterwards. Oh, Lord, get away from me. You know what I want? Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to try to go get one. I want a lemonade, like a strawberry lemonade. And I bet I could run over down to the gas station and get one. Because they have some good strawberry lemonade there. I haven't had one for a long time. That sounds so good today. I did have a strawberry lemonade. That's a lie. I had one at the fall festival with funnel cake, and that was very good. And the one they sell here at the gas station is excellent, too. Might even, honestly, I hate to say it, but it might even be, dare I say it, a little bit better than the one we had at the fall festival. Because I do think it's a little bit sweeter. But they sell there, I forget what brand it is. It's in like bottles. It's really good. I got me some Mexican Cokes. I think I'm like addicted to the Mexican Cokes now. I just want to drink like Coca-Cola from Mexico. So I just bought a little 4-pack of the Mexican Cokes at Walmart. And I've got one left. And I need to get some more because I am kind of addicted. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got my boots. They're fucking incredible. They're so badass, and they make me like way taller. I feel so cool when I wear them. I feel like Voltron or something. Or I feel like in one of those like power suits from like Fallout. Or at least the boots. I need like the rest of the suit, I guess. But yeah, it's just really, and they make me like, I'm like, oh, is this what like a non-short, like a normal, kind of a normal sized person feels like? I feel really tall when I wear those boots. Because they have like a big like platform heel on them. And they're just completely badass. They're like straight out of Hellraiser, these boots. They're so fucking goth. They're so beautiful. All black, black on black. Strappy AF. Like Cenobite boots. I freaking love them. That dog's like, did someone say bite? I like to bite. Not you, Bitey. Cenobite would be kind of a good name for a dog, actually, now that I think about it. That'd be pretty cool. That's actually a great name for a dog. I should name a dog Cenobite. I fucking love that. I'm a horror fan, but I'm not evil. I'm a Gemini, so I'm a contradiction in terms. do I have? I just want fruit and juice. And fruit juice. Baby. I drank all of my fruit punch up and I'm very sad. I need to get more before they try to outlaw my Minute Maid fruit punch because it's not enough juice allegedly. Even though it's endorsed by the WWE, and if it's good enough for WWE, it's good enough for me. That's what I like to say. You know who I miss? Joe Shipley. Where's Joe Shipley been? He's a funny guy. I haven't seen him on any clips lately. That's why I haven't been watching any. See, Trip Kick? I haven't been watching any Trip Kick clips because I haven't seen any Joe Shipley on there. I think Joe needs to become a panel host and host his own panels because I think Joe Shipley is hilarious. I think Joe Shipley could be like the next freaking Conan O'Brien. He could have his own talk show. You know, I think he's better than... Frankly, I think Joe Shipley's a little bit maybe too good for this community, honestly. I think Joe Shipley, you know, he could do some big things. Not so much, you know who I don't like? OG Geezer. He's a loser, soy boy bitch. You know who's a cool, like, lumberjack kind of guy? Joe Shipley. And you know who else is like that? That Nick McKeamy. I don't know if I probably am not saying his last name. Maybe it's McKeamy. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. Whatever. I'm sorry, Nick. You're good. You're a good one of the good ones. You really have annoyed the living shit out of me in the past at times, and sure pissed me off. I've gone back and forth with you quite a bit, but I respect your masculinity because I don't feel that it's toxic masculinity at all. I just feel like Nick's one of those guys that knows how to be a guy. You know who else is a nice gentleman? Forlorn Hope. I respect these gentlemen. Yeah, Nick. Let's see. Well, Forlorn Hope, Nick, and Joe Shipley, respect and love to you. And of course, I love my boy Bluey Ripper, too. He's a good guy, too. He's a gamer. He likes to game, too, which I love, but... Man, I have no choice but to get back to Dead Island 2 now. Now I'm really pissed, too, because I can't play Stardew Valley, which is going to probably just... I don't know. I do need to get back to other things. I've been cozy gaming it up, but that's because I'm in a kind of an Ash Nico mood these days. I posted an Instagram story about it. What did I call it? I forget what I called it. Feral femininity or something like that. That's the vibe for October, basically. Wild kitty rare. There's only one way to tame the wild kitty. Damn it, that's not the way. But yeah, speaking of kitties and kitty gang, I saw Jim Nick was live. That was an interesting live. I really love those tortoises that she has. Are they turtles? I think they're tortoises. I don't know. I think they're tortoises. But I love them. Those are so cool. She's so blessed. And wherever Jim Nick lives looks hella nice, dude. I'm jealous of anyone. It's motherfucking Jim Nick. Because Jim Nick has a dope-ass pool. Jim Nick has a whole ass turtle enclosure and shit, or tortoise enclosure with like multiple tortoises in it. It looks so beautiful there. Jim Nick has a boyfriend that gardens at his bare feet. I don't recommend that. That was weird. I was glad she finally told him